Zambia struggles my people. Ulialimba wa Mwewa. Ichaozi you wanna author that I never seen before. Zambia struggles my people. Ulialimba wa Mwewa. Ichaozi you wanna author that I never seen before. Zambia struggles my people. Ulialimba wa Mwewa. Ichaozi you wanna author that I never seen before.
Hi, my name is Professor Charles Mwewa. I'm the author of Zambia's biggest book in terms of content and even the size, you can see. And I have been talking about Zambia, the story of Zambia. In the last segment, I discussed the disadvantage Zambia has in terms of its position, that is of being landlocked. Today, I want to talk about the geography of Zambia in a nutshell, in briefly, and I'll tell you it's important because in our discussions about a country, haven't you seen and have you known, if you have done geography in school, that the first discussion is about the land itself? Land is the most important gift that a country has. In fact, a country is land, then it becomes other things. When it becomes other things, that's what we call development. Now, most people don't know. Lands are born equal. Nations are born equal. They are all born with only land. Although they are born equal with land, important things happen or are on those lands that make other nations more advantageous than others. So it's important that you don't just know geography of your country, but you understand it. Because understanding the geography of your country is equal to understanding the development of your country. God will usually give every country equal opportunities in terms of what their land has under the ground and in the air. It is important that the leaders and the people of those nations understand what they have been given by God and then build on them. Some do very poorly and they have poor countries. Others do very well and they have rich countries. Let's talk about Zambia. It lies on the Great African Plateau. In other words, Zambia is mostly a flat land relative to the geography of Central Africa. So we don't have insurmountable mountains and insurmountable valleys. We have them in moderation. That's the first important thing to understand. Zambia, we are mostly a plateau. We lie on a flat land. Now, it is about 7,502, or should I say 752,614 square kilometers. It is relatively a large size country. It's not a tiny country, relative to its population, of course. And of course, at its widest, Zambia is about 1,167 kilometers from east to west, and about 1,046 kilometers from north to south. So that is the plotting of the coordinates for the nation. It is 99.5% Black African people populations, and what is known as others is just about 0.5%. Now, in its short history, Zambia has managed to give itself at least close to 4 republics, basically because of changes in democratic and dictatorial states. What is important is to define Zambia in terms of its land, is that it's on the plateau and therefore it is a seasonal country, just like many other countries in the world. It has a cool and dry season, a hot and dry season, and a hot and wet season. What is very common to Zambia, and what shakes my heart sometimes, is that in every season there's something hot. That is what's peculiar about Zambia. You know, I live in a country called Canada. There are seasons that you cannot attach the word hot to it. It's cold. Cold, cold, cold. The autumn or fall is cold. Winter is cold. There is some hotness to spring, but it's not very reliable. There is hot in summer. But Zambia has hot in every of its 4 seasons. What does that mean? It means that a country like Zambia should not have lack of electricity. You see, we have made everything and turned them upside down, haven't we? We have very few lakes and rivers in Zambia. So we have made hydropower our stay. You see how important geography is to any country, and how important decision must be made relative to the state and the position of your country. In Zambia, if we capitalize on power, solar energy, we'll never lack electricity. Not anyone would go without electricity. There'll be no power sharing or, load shedding, things like that. No. The position of Zambia relative to its weather and seasons values our investment into solar energy. That is the gift God has given us in abundance. We'll make progress next time as I continue the story of Zambia. Thank you.